Oh, what's up, doggies? Welcome back to my channel once again. Today what I have for you is a 98-2, or is it 96-2 gameplay here on Nuketown with around about a 2.5 minute nuclear, which is fairly good. And then I have a 110 kill non-lethal 67 gun streak solo on Arsenal, which is nice. Very happy with these gameplays, so I've uploaded them in a video together. Hopefully you enjoy that. Thanks for the support on the previous video. We got over 50 likes in just a day or so, so that's incredible. Once again, you guys are knocking it out of the park. I am filled with gratitude. Don't think it goes unnoticed, all of the support. I notice you people who frequent my videos often, and I do really appreciate the continued support. So yeah, thanks a lot for that. It does mean the world, and it gives me that motivation to continue grinding and uploading videos, because although I don't plan on making YouTube into a full-time job, it's nice that I have some supporters who are here regularly, and I have some people who I know, no matter what I upload, will be there to give me a view, which is really nice, and it's quite humbling actually. So I just wanted to mention my previous video. I went back and listened to the commentary. I sounded a bit monotone, so I'm trying to switch that up now, add some intonations to my speech perhaps. Makes it a little bit more interesting to listen to. So you don't have to sit here listening to someone who sounds as if they're incredibly despondent and wanting to die, which is frankly what I sounded like in my previous video. So yeah, I don't know why I sound so monotone. Maybe it's indicative of my tendency to not seek out interaction in my real life. I'm not the most loquacious person going. I'll be completely candid with you. I won't say that I'm an introvert, but I'm certainly not an extrovert. I don't seek human interaction as much as some people. I mean, I can hold a conversation, but I reckon that my inability to speak coherently for long periods of time, spontaneously without any sort of script, is indeed indicative of my lack of practice, perhaps, speaking. So yeah, that's why the last video I didn't speak particularly eloquently, nor will I in this one, I imagine, but I'll try my best. So what did I want to mention? I wanted to talk about CTF. So as you'll notice, I think the title is going to be something like CTF is still not okay, because it's not. It's really not okay. The gameplays I've been seeing people get on this game mode, they're ridiculous, man. Like, I'm literally seeing 100 plus KDs with like double nuclears and stuff, which is incredible. Like, well done to those people. But you've got to question it, man. Where have these lobbies come from? I think that, I tweeted this out a few days ago, I think that Treyarch is integrating literal bots into their matchmaking system to like subsidize, or not subsidize, that's not what they want to do, to supplement their declining player base, because there's not enough players to go around, right? So what do? You add bots, and what does more bad players do to the player base? It makes them enjoy the game more, because more bad players equals a more fun experience. We all know that. Even the worst Call of Duties could be fun, and even on the worst maps, like Stonehaven on Ghosts, can be a fun game if you're against terrible players. We all know that. That is the truth. So I think that's what they're doing in CTF. I mean, I've got no proof. Whether those claims levy any water at all, we don't know. There'll be no way for us to verify that either, unless Treyarch releases something. But I mean, unless all of us pressure them into either admitting to putting bots into their matchmaking system or not, I don't think it'll ever happen. We'll never have a true answer. But yeah, it's an interesting thought. But I think it's all speculation. Well, it is all speculation. I think it will stay just that. I doubt we're going to get any ratification on that. So yeah, the gameplays I've seen people get, they are like a little bit, I wouldn't say questionable, but they're too good to be true in some cases. I mean, they are true, but like, I don't know how some people are managing to get these incredible gameplays out of nowhere. I'm looking forward to CTF going. I enjoyed it while it lasted. The novelty's worn off. I've had enough of CTF, to be honest with you. I'm looking for a better game mode where the enemies are perhaps more competent, because although it is nice shitting on people, it gets boring after time. After a period of time, you start feeling as though you're not actually doing anything worthwhile, and you're just killing people who are terrible at the game. And you're not doing well because you're skilled at the game, but rather because the enemies lack any sort of skill, right? So yeah. Also, what else do I want to mention? So yeah, I'm not trying to say that people's gameplays aren't impressive. Don't misinterpret that. I'm not trying to be bitter or vituperative in any way, trying to discredit them for the gameplays that they've got, because some of these gameplays are incredible, as I've said. Very odd how good these gameplays are. I've never seen so many gameplays in such a short period of time, but it's fantastic for the pubs community. So there's always a silver lining, I suppose. But yeah, what else did I want to mention? As you can tell, I don't have any sort of script. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is all spontaneous. I'm just speaking what comes to mind. I can't think of much else to talk about. I don't know. I guess I want to experiment with more weapons. I suppose the Maddox is, although I do love the Maddox, it's so enjoyable to use. People think that I can only use the Maddox, and that while the Maddox is the gun I'm most competent with, I am capable of using other weapons. I just love the way the Maddox feels. You know, it's like some mellifluous deity as you shoot it. It's just, it feels amazing in your hands. The sound of it, the way it recoils, or rather the lack of recoil if you know how to control it. It is brilliant. It's an absolute joy to use. That's why I use it. It's not because I'm incapable of using other weapons. It's just because I get so much fun and enjoyment out of using this gun. Why would I prevent myself from having that fun, right? Why would I abstain from using something that actually brings me a lot of, I don't want to say joy, it sounds a little cheesy, but you know, that's what it is. Playing Call of Duty with the Maddox is a very enjoyable thing for me. Much like how some people really enjoy using the Rampart. But yeah, I don't know what else there is for me to talk about. As I've said, I will leave you with the rest of the gameplay here on Arsenal. I don't expect anyone to watch the entire thing. If you've got this far, I do appreciate you. You are the reason why I continue making videos. It's the people who watch the videos start to finish, or more or less. You mean the world to me, truly. I will continue doing more videos into the future. Thanks for frequenting my channel and giving me the continued support. It really is humbling, and I never expected to do this well on YouTube. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, which will be soon. It's going to be a montage of all of my double nuclear fails in domination. It's fairly enjoyable, I think. It's going to be rather long. It'll be around half an hour in length, perhaps more. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. Yeah, a parting message. I actually just went back and listened to the commentary, and I forgot to mention something. I omitted a fairly important feature, and that is that I was actually using a broken controller throughout this gameplay. I'm sure, as some of you are aware, my controller's been suffering from stick drift for quite some time now. It's only getting worse. It's deteriorating further. I did actually buy a new controller recently, but unfortunately that came with some complementary stick drift, as I'm sure you're aware. So I don't know what I should do at this point. Every controller that I buy just doesn't seem to function properly. It's really irritating. I don't want to buy a scuff because the price of them, it's extortionate for something as gimcrack as that. I mean, they're poorly made and they just seem to break really quickly. I'm not going to spend 150 quid or whatever it is on a controller that's likely to break within a month or so. Yeah, I'm in a pretty tough spot at the moment. Every controller I own is faulty in one way or another. So if you see at any point throughout this gameplay where I'm aiming a little bit strange, or I'm not strafing, then you can likely attribute that to the broken controller. Alright, that is it. Thank you so much for coming. I will catch you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Love you all.
If only time could disappear, we would be this way until the end. Yeah, 'cause the speed of sound can hit when we would miss. Without a heart and soul, we don't exist. No, we don't exist. So let me see, let me feel, let me breathe you without a sound. It's the only thing I'm waking up for now, up for now. Let me see, let me feel, let me breathe without a sound. It's the only thing I'm waking up for now, up for now. If only I could hear you say that in a little while you and I will meet, yeah. 'Cause the speed of sound can hit when we would miss. Without a heart and soul we don't exist. No, we don't exist. So let me see, let me feel, let me breathe you without a sound. It's the only thing I'm waking up for now, up for now. Let me see, let me feel, let me breathe you without a sound. It's the only thing I'm waking up for now, up for now.
Cunts, cunty cunts.